All right, so Noah, catch us up. What are we going to see happen with your character in season 2?
We pick up almost exactly where we left off, with Tom stepping on the spaceship inexplicably, which turns out to be a horrible idea. He's eventually released, which is also very suspicious, but he's let off in a different state than he was picked up in, so he's got to make this pilgrimage to find the group, the Second Massachusetts again, and his family. And that's pretty much where we start the first 2 episodes. They've got their own journey that they're on, and they've been engaged in some off-screen battles that have thinned their ranks considerably. They've had a very tough time of it. And when they reunite, there's some inherent suspicion about where I've been and what they may have done to me, and maybe I pose a security risk to the group, maybe not.
So are we going to see even more special effects, you think, in this season?
Yeah, we kind of stepped up everything for season 2. We had a little bit more money to play with, so the effects are that much better. There's a lot more action. Not having to dedicate so much of our storytelling to exposition allows us to really kind of take off and explore in depth these relationships between these people, and really kind of peel the onion, the mythological onion that we've created about where the aliens are from and what they want and why they're here.
And talk about like the fighting sequences with the aliens. How does that work? Green screen, motion capture, how do you make that happen?
Combination of both, and practical as well. We've got a lot of green screen work, a lot of, you know, reacting to a tennis ball on the end of a stick kind of stuff. And then we got a guy in a suit. We've got a puppeteer who can get inside of a skidder suit, and we've got puppeteers that sit on the floor and work its various appendages. Each has their own advantages and disadvantages. Both are incredibly time consuming.
Okay, so what are we going to see happening with your character and with Moon's character? You know, is anything romantic going to happen there? Moon's said yes.
What'd she say?
She said you guys are going to get it on. I just wanted to hear it from you.
It's tough to have an interpersonal relationship on a show like this, because every time you dedicate screen time to it, you're acknowledging the fact that for that period of time, there's going to be no tension and no threat in a show where you always want there to be tension and threat. So as a result, it was tough to get these characters together last year, and it left us with kind of 2 choices. It could be a relationship that plays itself out across a crowded room with 2 people who wish circumstances were different. They could be together. Or you go the other route and you have them grab her into a supply closet and they go at it to sort of reaffirm life and connect on a human level. First season we chose the former, second season we chose the latter.
Okay, all right. She was also saying that, you know, her character obviously, you know, was a pediatrician. Now she's forced to be this surgeon taking care of everyone. And I was like, you know, it's a little intimidating, you know, having John Carter right there. You're like operating him.
What'd she say?
Yes, yeah.
She said intimidating?
A little bit.
She doesn't know how lucky she has it. Benefiting from my 15 years of television medical experience. She got shorthand.
How hands-on has Steven Spielberg been?
Incredibly. From the jump, I think we've all been incredibly gratified by how involved he's been on every level of production. He weighs in on the scripts, and he weighs in on casting, and he watches dailies, and he makes editorial suggestions on episodes, and certainly has a lot to do with the work that's done here in post-production. It affords you a sort of confidence knowing that probably the preeminent storyteller of the 20th and 21st century is watching your work and taking care of you.